out. Hood baby, make all the girls go crazy,
Go stupid. But you smart like an A+ student.
Right now, looking for your love right now.
Progress on Beidou, but I was live streaming a lot of it, so I didn't take any videos, but this is what she looks like right now. The cape is just pinned on, so is the fur, but she's definitely starting to come together. I got a lot of the black pleather sewn on. That was quite a bitch. I did also make the brown leather belt from scratch. And then I took the time to go in and paint the lining with this gold design. It does show up on the model if you look carefully, and I really want to get all the details perfect. So I took the time to do that as well. Then we have this big fluffy white fur here. It is huge. I love it. It stands off the shoulder real nice. It is actually a sleeve from a jacket that I bought for another cosplay that I ripped off and I saved for future. So I just went ahead and took the lining out and seam ripped it, and it ended up being perfect. Little update for everybody on Beidou. We had a very productive stream. We got our lovely black pleather and our gold spandex sewn on the front and the back. We also got the lining sewn onto the bottom part of the dress. I pinned a little tassel on there to make sure that it looks nice. I do have to press all of the edges nice and pretty. I want to show you how I stitched on this applique with the gold. So we're going to put it onto a classic stretch stitch, and then we are going to set that width down to 2, the length down to 2, and then my machine has this awesome option, the free motion floating. We're going to check that off, set the fabric type, and make sure that you have your stretch needle in there as well. The free motion option is a little hard to work with because that presser foot is up, so you have to be very careful, but when done right, the result is a very clean applique with no hand sewing. So I got everything sewn together and I did a test fit for Beidou, and I sat there in the mirror staring at myself for several minutes until I finally came to the conclusion that the proportions were completely wrong. So I had an existential crisis for a few minutes, and then I decided to go ahead and completely seam rip the front of the dress so that I could trim it down and make the proportions better. I hated my life the whole time, but after I trimmed off the excess and shortened it and put it all back together, it came out really clean and the proportions looked so much better, and I knew that I had done the right thing by taking the time to do that. So yeah, very happy so far. Good morning. I look like a gremlin because I just woke up, so ignore the bags under my eyes and the extreme pain at life at the moment. I had a request to go over how I'm doing the back of Beidou's dress, so that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go over the back of the dress. There is a zipper in the back, a very small zipper. It is a separating zipper so that I can completely open it up. So below the zipper, we have these details. They are just EVA foam, and I glued them on with E6000 glue. And then down at the bottom, we have the black pleather and the gold spandex that I appliqued on with my machine. There's videos about those on my TikTok. Tassel. This is just gold bias tape. And then obviously I lined the whole thing and I painted the design on the inside of the lining.